Welcome back in my garage. Between the last video and this one there was quite a hold up. Had some problems with the current engine in my car. I will explain it briefly because you're all following me, I think because of the compound project, but some of you might find this interesting as well. Where we're looking at now is my previous turbo. It's GTB2056V from a Mercedes Sprinter. I had some problems with the actuator. It broke off. It was loose and hanging around. Boost problems, and well, I got the turbo off. Well, as you could, maybe it's not so clear to see right now, but there's free play on the shaft. It's not so serious of a problem, but I need to invest to repair it, rebuild it, because I did not have a good one lying around, only a couple that are, well, needed a rebuild anyway, and I want the car to be reliable, so gonna try this. It's a test setup, so you can look along. I got a GTB, that's the next version, 2056V from a Sprinter with blue tech. Yeah, it's still running. Here you see the old compressor wheel. It's a molded wheel. This is what we call a billet wheel. When you see the small lines here, you know it's made from solid, from one piece of material. The height of the vents, that's different because it's a stronger material. The stress on the outside is greater, but it's a stronger wheel, so they could make it a little higher. And as you can see on the side here, it's flat, and here it's got an extended tip technology. I will show you later what it is. Yeah, it's you can see really good that it's a higher wheel. So, but it's a plug and play wheel. The house needed no adjustments. I use a lock style manifold, original one. Got everything off, which I did not need it. Exhaust gas regulation was channel was here. I actually used a piece of turbine house of GT series, and we welded it in. The way you look at it now, it looks like it doesn't fit that nice, but when you put your finger inside, it was almost smooth. So after welding, there was a good solution. Here you can see better what I removed. I did that for the heat wrap. The intake manifold I used, the one I was driving with was this one. It was based on a G60 engine. I don't know if that was available in the UK or in the US. G60 was an 1800cc 8-valve engine with some kind of compressor. Looks like two snail houses that eccentrics move in each other. Quite nice designed, but it was not such a strong design. But anyway, the plenum here is too small. It was 1300 cc's and it needs to be a lot bigger. And you can't see it, but the small chamber, it's just directly on the plenum, and that needed to change because someone I know, a very knowledgeable person, said that if this is directly into the plenum, like that, then there's a lot of turbulence if the air comes out. So what I did is I cut a pipe in half and welded it on like that. Here you see the end result. It's welded. Well, nice. Here made it a bit shorter, and now the whole idea is that there's not so much turbulence as the air enters the plenum. I don't have a picture of that, but now there is an intake manifold pressure sensor here. It's not connected yet, but the sensor is there already. Okay, better. And because the chamber has to be a lot bigger, I had to use a bigger bed because the plenum was too small. And this was after I ported it. Removed a lot of material, so this shape was bigger. I have removed so much that I had a small hole there. I welded it afterwards and grinded it a bit off, and the plenum is perfect. This is the extended tip technology I want to talk about. The original GTB GT compressor has the black line. The red line, that means that there's a small piece of the blade coming out of the exducer size, which enhances the exducer size. What it does is you have a better boost response. So with the same amount of volume coming into your turbocharger, it slung out harder, so the boost build up is better. Okay. Then this is the cylinder head, because I had more problems than that. This is the second cylinder head I had that just came off my car. As you can see, it's sawed in half. That's because the cylinder which is missing now was the cylinder with problems. It was the fourth cylinder, and we had a small, this is the exhaust I know, but on the other side we had a small crack here, and I just wanted to see it from the other side. To learn more about the sizes, this head is going to be sawed by a nice machine on all the black lines. So why? Because this is a modified head. There's a lot of time and effort in it. On the camera it probably looks a bit dirty, so you think it's not a smooth surface, but trust me, it is a smooth surface. I want to learn from this cylinder head, but I was a bit frightened because this cylinder head cracked. The other cylinder head that's on my car currently was from my compound engine. But that was even modified further. I brought it to an engine builder who put air on the cylinder head on the cooling system to see if there were any leaks or cracks, which weren't there currently. So I put stock valves in it, put it on my car, and I drive with it now. It actually does the job a bit better than this one. Because it has 40 hours of work in it. I hope it's not gonna crack, because if it does, I don't have any head repaired right now. I will have to make a couple of heads soon. So far for my current engine in the current car, that's why I had a big hold up with my compound project, but I got some updates.